The Hot Rod Power Tour 23. In this announcement video, I plan to update you on the dates and the route along with a few changes we're making, as well as our general feeling on the tour, Motortrend. So, we have been making some changes to the old Hot Rod Power Tour for the last few years to modernize and monetize. As you can tell, last year's torture test was an absolute blast, seeing all your old junk overheat in the lovely area down south we sent you all. And, well, we're still actually giggling today a little bit. You know, some of the bubbling was quite humorous. We even made it easy on you, though, with some, you know, high-speed highway travel. I mean, come on, man. It's easy for a Kia Sophia, but apparently not for the old-school hot rods you backyard grease monkeys build. For changes, we now have two routes. We aren't shorting any of the legs, but we will give you the option of taking side streets, and we'll even be pointing out where the parts stores are for you to stop along the way. The venue will likely be closed by the time you get there, but we'll accept photo evidence of your hot rod making the location eventually. To stifle your cries about the heat this year and to, well, stay away from that awful southern drawl we keep hearing, we're going to be bringing the tour up north this year. We're going to be starting off in the great state of New York, just outside of Yankee Stadium. A little parade through the South Bronx, and then we're going to have a stop in Jersey City. We assume that most of you can at least make it that far. After that, we're going to be stopping after just a teeny drive over in Philadelphia. Since we know you all like cities, well, that's what our friends over at Tony Travel told us. You gotta like to stay in the, you know, the real cities. After another hop, skip, and a junk, you're gonna wind up in the beautiful city of Chicago. We'll meet up on the south side, just like on the hit TV show. Well, finally, if you still have a car, we're gonna head off to Detroit to show you how the other half lives. Really though, all the poor people moved out. It's just the rich people hanging out there these days. Another great addition to our route will be the locations of charging stations for the really modern hot rodders, and you know, they'll be on the tour this year. We didn't have a drag strip in 2022 because of the embarrassing times you all did on the drag strip in 21. I mean, 17-second quarter-mile hot rods? Come on, man. We've brought it back this year in hopes that some of the aforementioned fast e-cars might show up. In fact, maybe I'll take this. This is my, Model Y. It's actually my wife's, but it's a Model Y Performance Edition. It does like a low 11. It could be, you know, beating a whole bunch of these hot rods. Don't let your kids watch, because they might end up e-swapping your ride next year. To continue our woke balancing act this year, we will be providing yet another service to the less fortunate along the route. In 2021, we showed them how easy it was to steal an 80s car with the plastic steering columns. In 22, we trained them in grabbing Mopars in record speed. That program was so successful this year, we're training them on the C8 Corvettes everyone seems to think is a hot rod. If you believe half of that, I have a bridge to sell you. The actual Power Tour kicks off June 12th, 2023 at Atlanta Motor Speedway before the group heads to South Carolina Fairgrounds in Columbia, South Carolina. The tour spends Hump Day at the famed Rockingham Speedway in the city that bears the same name in North Carolina. The fourth day will be packed with excitement as Power Tour takes over the legendary Z-Max Dragway in Concord, North Carolina. The finale on Friday, June 16th, 2023 will take place at Bristol Motor Speedway in Bristol, Tennessee. I do hope to see everyone there. New cars, old cars, doesn't matter much to me. I wasn't kidding about being in a Tesla Model Y Performance. That's what this thing is. And, well, I do need subs, so please subscribe. I could take my Corvette. So I'm not picking on Corvettes because I'm a dick. I pick on my own stuff. And then hold on one second. I will show you that this is not going to be an easy feat getting this Camaro going. Well, I would suggest this. Subscribe now, and I will not take this car. I promise. If I get over 250 new subs, I will take my 67 RSSS LS2 swapped ride. My Power Tour 2022 car. The IROC Z. Okay, this one, I'm gonna have to unbury it from all the stuff that's around it, and well, Nose is barely bolted on, and there is absolutely no engine inside of there. This was a big block car. I'm going to be LS swapping it. But it does need quite a bit of work. It needs an entire wiring harness. It needs to be cleaned in a bad way. I need to fix some of the rot on the roof here, because it was a vinyl top car. But other than that, it's, believe it or not, it's a funny car. The quarters are fine. But the roof is got the problem, and that's all from that stupid vinyl top. So this is the car that I promised to take. It's a real RSSS, the 4-speed car. Sadly, the original Moto disappeared years and years ago, but this one would be a great one to cruise on this tour for sure. It's going to cost me quite a bit of money to get it going, but I think it'd be worth it. So please follow along. I will be doing the full swap. I'm going to be using American Auto Wire to rewire this thing, and I will be doing you know, everything I can to do a nice LS swap with the 6-speed, and I'll make it you know, hopefully entertaining. So if you all want to come along with me, I'd be happy to have you. I've got a million things going on every day. I don't have time to video. If nobody's going to watch, I don't bother, you know. But with that, I hope you all, well, I hope to meet folks on the Power Tour this year, because it's going to be an absolute blast. Bye all.